In light of many conversations that are now permeating the social media space, it brings my mind back to a book that I read sometime in 1999 or 2000 thereabouts. It's a book called Masculine Journey, written by Robert Hicks. It can be found on Amazon for $29.87. As a young man, this book had a tremendous impact on my life. Unlike many of the young today, I was fortunate to be one who read a lot. Also, I had a lot of mentors, people who were successful in their various professions. But just to go back to the book, this book called Masculine Journey, in essence, the book is about looking at the 6 stages of manhood. So, it presents the idea that men go through different stages in their lives. Now today, in a society where so many women and so many men have been raised by women, there are many principles that get lost in the shadows, in that oftentimes men and women, they're raised without any sense of structure or a roadmap as to how to navigate the different roads of life, so to speak. So the 6 stages presented in this book are said to be: 1, first and foremost, a man is a creational male or a noble savage. Essentially, he does good, he does bad. So, keep in mind that celebs and entertainers, they sing great music, they get involved in different charities, but they lead scandalous lives. The book presents the idea that it is normal, human practice, that men and just people in general, they do good, they do bad. So that needs to be a point of awareness in trying to understand yourself. Nobody is perfect, nobody will be. Then it talks about the phallic male, the sex-driven male, the young males who are preoccupied with sex and women from high school to college, and for some men, it never changes. It presents the idea that this is normal. And so, many of the conversations we're seeing right now on the internet and so on can be seen within this context. And after that, it speaks about the warrior male. And that's the young, ambitious male fighting to make his name. And this goes from the honor roll in university to Wall Street or whatever field he chooses. Then it speaks about the wounded male. This is after you've gone out and you've attained great things, and then things take a detour, such as divorces, being overlooked for promotions, scandals, job firing, betrayal by friends, just major loss of any kind, right? So it says that when men go through these different stages in their lives, they become wounded. And the point is not to be stuck for too long in any of the stages presented, right? And then it speaks about the mature male. And it presents the idea that after you've learned to live with or overcome the challenges, and you have finally knocked out the old beak and grow a new one to move on to live your best life, such as the eagle, then you can be seen as a mature male. And we could look at people such as Barack Obama, Shannon Sharp, and just other men who are comfortable in their skin, you know, who've gone through things in life, but they've basically come out on top, so to speak. And then after that stage, it presents the idea of a man becoming a sage, old and wise and mellow, full of wisdom. And we could look at powerful men such as Morgan Freeman, T.D. Jakes, and other powerful men as examples. So I found this very interesting because it kind of helped me to understand, you know, what to expect on the road of life. And I could say that, you know, today, many years later, it served as a good roadmap. So I would recommend this to any male out there who wants to have a better understanding of where he is and to develop himself, and even for women to read it just to get a better understanding of how males function, right? So go ahead and pick up the book, take some time to read it chapter by chapter, right? I'm not paid to do this or anything. I'm just recommending a book that has been very helpful in my life, and that it gave me a good framework from which to approach life. And that seems to be a great need in our society today. So I do hope that someone will pick this book up and that they will benefit, and that one day they'll be able to present it to somebody else. Because as men, we have to understand who we are, and we have to understand our purpose. And it would only help that if we are on the wrong road, that we are given some kind of roadmap to help us find our way. So this is The Steady Show. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Help us to grow the channel by becoming a part of us. Go ahead and do that right now. Thank you so much for viewing. Have a good day.